Vibeo game.
Vibeo game, please.
Please. Please, boss.
Please, boss, let me play Vibeo game.
I just want to play Vibeo game, boss.
Boss. I do that at work for sure.
Boss.
I like, got it, boss.
Got it, boss.
I say that to my real life boss.
Sure thing, boss.
He'll be like,
oh, I would do that.
Yeah, he'll be like, you bring water to table 12, and I'm like, got it, boss.
Sure thing, boss.
He thinks it's funny.
I do too. Hi, gang. Do you think it's funny?
Do you think it's funny?
Tell me. Am I good? Are we good? Tell us what's funny. Hey, boss. I got video games to play. I can't come in.
Boss said, who cares?
I do.
Who cares?
I have people to.
That's exactly what I said. I said my devoted fans, they need me. And he was like, you're what?
My fan.
Guys, this is like half a joke, but this is like a real conversation I had with my boss. And I want you guys to know, I did say Vibeo game. Like, that's not a bit.
Vibeo game.
I said Vibeo game. And he went, what? And I went, video game.
Vidya game. Oh, to be good to an evil mastermind.
Get a job.
Shit.
And you are.
Shit, dude.
If you get a job, you're automatically a goon to an evil mastermind.
It took Mark's like 500 pages to say that. And you just banged it out in one. Just get a job to be a goon. Bada bing, you're done.
Bada bing, bada boom, you're a goon.
Wait, I love that. Bada bing, bada boom, you're a goon.
I got a desk.
Ooh.
I'm a desk girly now.
Fine. How long? You just now?
It's been a year. Yeah, I don't work at home.
Oh, a home desk.
A home
desk.
desk.
I gotcha. I was thinking like an office desk
No.
or
I have
something.
one of those.
Okay.
So I work at home sometimes, but I'll work at the kitchen table,
right,
or in my bed, or on
That's
the couch.
crazy. I'm sorry. The girlies are wild for bed work like that.
I bed work all the time, dude.
I don't know
I bed
how you do it.
Constantly.
I get comfy, I get cozy, I get a little beddy by time. My bed is for beddy by time, not for work.
I do everything in my bed.
The only work I do in my bed is like Kat said, suck me in. That's true. You also did do a lot of like cafe work, huh?
Yeah,
that's another one I have a hard time with.
Yeah, always. And I still do a lot of cafe work. I mark in cafes a lot. I did a lot of writing this semester in cafes.
I wish I could do the cafe, but that one I like, you know, I start watching things. Yeah, I think for me it's like I have what's the word? A pathological need to like be aware of what's happening around me all the time.
Oh, no.
Which is why
that's,
like the coffee machine, I'm like, oh, what's going on over there? What's the barista
is
making?
my lack of awareness pretty much constantly for anything that's going on around me.
I'm on constant like surveillance. I'm like, what's going on? I got my ears pointed back like cat.
I have friends that are like, that will be like, ew, I would never buy a mattress off of Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist or Kijiji or who cares?
Who cares?
If there's got no stains on it.
I was gonna say that it was like pristine.
Yeah.
I was like,
I had someone like fully like in the wrap. Be
oh,
like, do you want
nice.
this mattress for like $100? And I was like, yeah, I do very badly, in fact, want that mattress for $100. My friend was like, no, I'm buying a brand new $500 one from Sleep Country. Not to be mean, you're an idiot. Me, I'm making money moves.
I'm making money moves.
I'm
on that grind set. I'm so frugal pilled.
Yeah.
I am cheap core.
Dude, and then we sold the mattresses back to the landlord.
Now that's grind.
And I made money.
So you flipped it around.
I literally flipped
You turned it around.
mattress.
You flipped the mattress.
I flipped the mattress.
And you know what?
I forgot about that until right now.
And that's a money move. If it's pristine, if it's...
Yeah.
We're also... I feel like we have to make this disclaimer every time. We're dirty, stinky boys.
Yeah.
So...
God, I said that. I went up to a table yesterday, and they were having a discussion.
Hi, I'm Megan. I'll be your dirty, stinky boy tonight.
Like, pretty much, literally. They were having a discussion, and they were like, how often... And then they were like arguing, and then one girl turned to me and was like, you can decide for us, actually.
Oh, no.
How often do you scrub your shower walls? And I was like, the walls, girl? And I was like, I literally went, so what's the right answer?
Whenever it gets real bad, I guess.
And I went, I don't know, maybe once a year. Like, I'll reach a point maybe like every spring.
I was gonna say, I think I'm at about a once per 3-ish years rate right now.
Like, where I'm like, the bathroom needs to get scrubbed.
Yeah.
And I'll do everything. And I was like, once a year? And one of the girls went, I do it after every shower.
Oh, no, that's...
And I went...
I'm gonna keep it in...
What? But I was like, listen, but I do have to preface for anyone being like, Megan, that's disgusting. I said this to the table. I was like, I'm like a grad student. Me and my roommate do tend to like live in squalor sometimes. And I got a big laugh, but they were also kind of like, what? And
hi, Nam, also.
Hi, Nam. And as they left, one of the girls went, keep it clean. I was like,
no.
No.
You know you need to scrub if you spray it with... It's the shower. It's the clean box.
Yeah, that, Nam, that's crazy. That could never be. I'm gonna be so truly honest. In no lifetime, ever, could that ever be me. I don't have the stamina, I don't have the constitution, I do not have the drive, I do not have the will.
And look, I understand. I know what soap scums is. I know that it being the clean box isn't like a full reason, but it's a reason enough for me.
And the thing is too, sometimes with that, I only ever really touch the floor of the shower.
Oh, right.
If my hand is not touching it, it means it doesn't need to be cleaned sometimes. And that's just kind of how it goes.
It's like when people get mad about peeing in the shower. Like you're literally
going down the drain.
You're in the water box.
Yeah,
you're getting clean. It's going down the drain.
It's gonna go down a different drain.
It doesn't loop around.
Yeah,
we know this, right? It doesn't go down and back up.
Yeah.
You're not.
No, it's something I was not expecting to say, but I am a big advocate for peeing in the shower.
Every day.
You're already there
holding the soap. Just you're with a little bit of water.
And I think it's probably like more sanitary than peeing in the toilet, because you can actually scrub.
You're holding the soap.
You're holding the soap.
You're already there.
I'm a big advocate for it. If you're sharing a shower with someone, maybe not the time. I will say that.
Oh yeah, like together there at the same time. Yeah. Well,
don't do that.
Of course not. Well, talk about it first. Talk about it first.
Yeah, there are some people
not
that
me,
do
but
that.
Talk about it first.
Couldn't be me. The idea of peeing in front of anyone actually makes me deeply uncomfortable.
Now look, I will say, not on the matter of peeing with people, but peeing in the shower in general.
Yeah.
If you have a problem with it, that's fine, that's valid. I get the like psychological, it's icky factor.
Apparently
but you should...
it's bad for your pelvic floor as well. It's like the
I don't know nothing about that.
The muscles that you need to do to like stop peeing, they get overworked if you're up in an upright position, and it's better if you do it when your torso and your legs are at a 90 degree angle. Do I care?
Does that apply to me? I don't know. Is that?
Oh, maybe.
Because it's all standing.
You have a pelvic floor, I assume.
I also would assume, but I'm always standing.
But you're always standing, so it probably doesn't.
I guess not.
It does. Anyone with a vagina,
these are not considerations I have to make.
It may be bad for your pelvic floor. So if you care, if that's something that you...
Surely hold on. I do.
You definitely do.
Everyone has one of those,
Everyone
right?
has a pelvic floor.
Both men and women have a pelvic floor, yeah. It's in the same place, which makes sense, I would hope.
I would think so too.
Looks like it's the same muscles involved in the stop pee.
This also might be fake.
It could be fake.
Like, this also might be something that I saw on the internet, and now I'm telling you, and I did no research as to whether or not I should double check.
So don't take this as gospel. We're talking about something we heard.
And I would say, guys, just for future consideration,
never take anything here as fact.
Anything here. If I come here and I'm like, hey guys, did you know? That's literally never believe me.
That's a good. I want to put that disclaimer up. I kind of want to make a little rotating cube for the top left.
We're yapping.
We're yapping. Do not take anything here as fact. Nothing. I feel like I've seen a thing that's talking about how it's healthier for men to sit in P2. I feel like I've also heard, or at least when it comes to pooping, well, but everyone's got to sit to poop,
everyone's
I
got to
guess.
sit to poop.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna have the squatty toilets are actually peak shitting. No. I tried it once. Didn't like. I was having like a bowel emergency.
Oh.
So I was just like, I needed whatever. Yeah, I needed the comfort.
Yeah.
I took whatever was there. I didn't have a great time. But yeah, I was in an emergency.
How that would be a very nice shitting environment. Because sometimes, actually, never mind. Actually, you know what? I'm actually gonna think before I speak
on this topic.
On this topic?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Oh yeah, but what I was saying about peeing in the shower, I understand the psychological icky factor, but if you are going to be anti-pee in the shower, you have to recognize that it is purely psychological. Because it's not a cleanliness issue, because you're in the clean box with the water spray.
You're in the clean box.
You're in the clean box.
Just piss in the clean box.
It's like clean your washing machine. It's called the washing machine. I won't. It washes.
I don't think I have ever cleaned a washing machine in my life.
And again, I know there is a reason to do it. I know I'm being like...
I mean, I'm sure there's a reason to clean anything.
Everything, yeah. But it's still the
I'm not
washing.
gonna do it. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do it. Bro, I can barely clean the things that really need to get
I barely clean
dishes.
my ass. My own hair.
I can barely keep that shit in check. You want me to clean the washing machine? Set your expectations lower.
Be so fucking for real, as they say. Like the toilet bowl. I'm not gonna clean the toilet bowl. That's where I shit and piss.
Okay, I do clean the toilet bowl.
I'll clean it after once it's like oh, that's really bad looking.
Once there's like a skimmer.
Once there's like, well, yeah, once it like gets that like weird like
and
yellow.
Again, you and I have different toilet experiences. There is one thing that goes in the toilet for me that doesn't go in the toilet for you that does sometimes leave a residue that I do have to clean.
That is a fair, I'll give you that. Yeah, that's a fair point. But no, otherwise, getting washed, it's getting rinsed. Well, what am I eating off of it?
That is true.
Like that's, what am I putting my hand, what am I like caressing the inside of the toilet bowl? No. You also not clean the sink?
I'm really bad about cleaning my sink. I will admit.
Yeah.
Listen, you guys.
Yes.
Listen. It has been established on this channel.
We are dirty, stinky
We're
boys.
disgusting.
No, brother, I'm lucky to be feeding myself most days.
Yeah.
That's kind of, you know what I mean? I'll take the battles I can win. Good music list, by the way. Thanks.
Crime jazz, baby.
Crime jazz, baby. Look, I've said it before, and I'll say it again, and I'll keep saying it till the day I die. Villain music is best music.
Agreed.
You know who probably disagrees, though? Because they're, well... them. Edgeworth does not believe he hears villain music and he's like, what to do crimes to? I'll arrest you, bitch. In those words, probably.
Probably.
If I had to guess, he says that verbatim.
He said that. He would fucking
Kay's
say
like,
that.
hey, listen to this villain jazz, Mr. Edgeworth.
Hey.
And oh, she would fuck with villain music
jazz.
100%.
Yeah.
And then Edgeworth is like, I'll arrest you if you put that shit on. He said that.
He said that.
Gang, it's game time, I think. Wrong. Sorry. It's instinct.
The STEM instinct.
The STEM instinct.
Wrong!
It's the instinct that I have to be right.
It
is.
Instinct.
That's
so horrible.
The other day where it's like, look, I know, I do have a need to be right. I do my best to suppress it, but sometimes it doesn't work. I like to give spoilers that everyone knows. Jesus is dying. Bruce Wayne is actually Batman. Like that. It was fun. That is, I like spoilers.
Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's father.
Luke's Skywalker. Not what you think. Luke's Skywalker.
Not what you think. And that little gay frog, help, lol. That's the rest of the premise.
Who's the,
Got me feel like Luke Skywalker on Dagobah with that little gay frog. Help, lol.
Ready to go there now? So let us go there now, that is. Like Indian math teacher YouTube, I like that. I'm glad you like that. I don't know how we manage that, but I appreciate it. I think this is the right place anyway, even without...
And that's all Uncle Ray knows about the IS-7 incident. So that's what happened in my father's last case. The truth of the IS-7 incident.
Okay. What happened at the trial?
In the end, Von Karma defeated us.
So you couldn't prove Mr. Master's innocence? What can you do?
We had gathered plenty of evidence to prove it. But Von Karma was even more despicable than we thought. He was a prosecutor who would do anything for his guilty verdict. That's right. And he really did use any means necessary. Because of this, the trial dragged on for about a year until it finally reached a conclusion. I'll never forget that fateful day when the judgment was passed down, the 28th of December. It's April now, so it's been a little over 17 years. How time flies. 28th of December, 17 years ago. I was watching from the gallery that day. Before the trial, your old man noticed that Mr. Master was acting strangely.
What about you, Miles? Do you forget?
He was at the breaking point, both mentally and physically. He wanted to be found guilty.
No, Mr. Master didn't fake a confession, did he?
Yeah, that was what Von Karma was aiming for from the start.
Also, how are the audio levels? Let me know, because I did, like I said, I made those little changes, so, if the game audio is, like, being too loud, that it's hard to hear us, let me know.
When your old man tried to expose the fact that the body had not been found, Von Karma used the power of his police cronies to quash that argument. He even went as far as to prepare a fake autopsy report.
Christ.
Then, they made Mr. Master give a false testimony and confess to being an accomplice. With Mr. Master's confession, the situation quickly became dire. But your old man had a trump card up his sleeve.
Earthquake?
Was that the trump card he was talking to Detective Bad about? Yeah. The trump card was to be our insurance in case Mr. Master confessed. He had asked Detective Bad to have Mr. Master's interrogation recorded.
Detective Bad wanted to know the truth too, huh?
After he was dropped from the investigation, he never stopped caring about the case. Even when he was involved with the other large cases. He really was the definition of a true detective.
Hey, King!
The defense presented the recording, which proved the confession was forced.
Oh wait, sorry, I wanted to... Okay, cool.
Well, seems the detective in charge of the initial investigation and interrogation, Rip Lacer, took all of the blame and was charged and dismissed. Still, at the trial, your old man exposed Von Karma's corruption and...
Top 10 photos taken right before disaster. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Von Karma received his first penalty from the then chief prosecutor. Not Rip Lacer! The only penalty in his 40 years of prosecution.
Get shit on.
Get shit on. And, unfortunately, Edgeworth will. However, Mr. Master didn't want the trial to continue any longer. The curtains closed on the trial that day. Verdict of guilty. My memory of that time is fuzzy, but I was also there, watching my father's final trial. And I think his final regret became my own. Your old man wanted a retrial to prove Master's innocence, but he passed on before he could fulfill his wish. After getting entangled in another case. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that.
Hey, King.
I know that.
I know that one.
I know that one. Breaks my heart even now that I didn't return home with him that day. And what's more, to blind myself from my own worthlessness. Yeah. Uncle Ray put all his hatred on you as a traitor for being Von Karma's pupil. Haha, ouchie!
Haha, ouchie! Whoa!
Oh my god!
Hat come off? The rumor come out?
I know we're all being really sad right now. I do have to take a break to just be a little bit horny for a second. That's crazy. Hello, Gray.
Oh.
Hey, baby girl.
Hey, baby girl.
Hey,
Let me
baby
take you
girl.
out to dinner.
Yeah, Ray is so baby girl to me. Fuck.
Fuck.
I'm sorry. Don't be. It's natural you would hate me. After I became a prosecutor, I was able to get Von Karma to show me the case file. Mr. Master was found guilty for the murder of Isaac Dover.
Okay, my husband already put him in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not right. Wasn't Mr. Master found guilty of being an accomplice? But this case file says guilty of murder. There shouldn't be anything unresolved in the cases handled by Manfred von Karma. Wait, can I take a look at that file? Gah! It looks like the charges have been rewritten. What? Look at this.
Dirty Master 39, Crater of the Desert contest. The victim's body was found inside a dessert made by the suspect. This led to his arrest in jail. He was diagnosed with hypojuicy. I got a bad case of hypojuicy on the butt. And he was treated by medicine. After his own confession, he was convicted as an accomplice to the murder.
The charges accomplice to murder. This is a copy of the original case file I received from the courts.
Hyperjuicy. Yeah, hypojuicy means there's less juice, doesn't it? I got a bad case of hyperjuicy. It's incurable.
Why would the charge be altered? This file was given to you by Von Karma, right? Maybe he just didn't want you to know the truth, since you're Gregory's son. He would have wanted to avoid another retrial before the statute of limitations ran out, after all. What I had come to believe back then had all been a lie.
I mean, yeah.
It happens.
It happens. This ain't the first time we had to deal with this.
You didn't know about it. Just make sure you know it from now on. Huh? Statute of limitations is long expired, but the truth still sleeps. Right here. After your old man passed away, Uncle Ray took over as Mr. Master's defense attorney. At what, 18? 19?
Yeah, 18, I think.
Wow, a prodigy.
Literally.
Although Von Karma had another prosecutor take over the case. Perhaps he thought that since his opponent was a rookie, he didn't even need to turn up.
Oh, he doesn't know that he was shot, does he? Because he probably didn't come into court the next day.
Word. Yeah, he took a
Right?
6-month sabbatical or some shit like that.
Leave.
He was pregnant.
He was... he was on paternity leave for his baby in his womb. Manfred
Oh, man.
and Preg Fon Karma.
I know it's
I know it's there.
I know it's out there. I'm scared. I'm scared. That's so funny.
But okay, can we do a quick recap though on what actually just happened? So, because I didn't quite follow. The charge was officially accomplished.
Mm-hmm.
Manfred in his own files changed it to murder?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure that that's what I got. Yeah, you did this, right?
Yeah. In the end, the real killer was never found, and Mr. Master was found guilty.
No! Is there nothing we can do even now?
Since the killer was never found, he can't withdraw his confession. Found out after the trial that Mr. Master made a deal with Von Karma because Von Karma had threatened him. If you don't confess, Catherine Hall will be held under the same charges.
That's terrible!
I don't think Mr. Master really thought that Kate was the killer, but to protect her, he faked a confession.
Oh, so yeah, intellectual fan, more, even more of a lie than before. We already knew there was lies.
Miles, on the day that Knightley Boy was killed, why do you think Uncle Ray was at the prison?
Ah, I see!
That case feels like 700
I know, I was gonna say,
years
like,
ago.
you were there? I kind of forgot.
That case feels so long
Yeah.
ago. Okay. You went to see Mr. Master, didn't you?
Didn't you?
Didn't you? I said I'd visit him every day. I couldn't keep that promise, but I asked Katie Pie to look in on him when I couldn't. Through rain or snow, she went every single day without fail. But nothing has changed. Mr. Master still serves his punishment. He didn't get death.
So, no, yeah, so, like, he was officially charged by the courts with, not conspiracy. Accomplice. Which means he didn't do it.
Yeah.
Which means, yeah, I guess he didn't get the kill.
Didn't get the kill.
Didn't get the kill. That's so sad. Isn't there anything we can do?
That's why I came here. Because I knew those ice sculptures would be on display here today. So, what are you gonna do, Miles? I'm a prosecutor. My position is different from you and my father. Miles. But, moving past my position, what I want as Miles Edgeworth is to know the truth of these two cases. It is for that reason that I'm here. You really are your father's son. Well then, if that's what you've decided, I'll support you all the way.
Got this, can't take white bitches anywhere, they be going, yippee!
Yippee! God. Ray Shields,
White
I wish
girl
you were
Ray.
real.
White girl Ray Shields.
I wish you were real, King.
You did this?
Yeah. I'd better leave the IS-7 documents and the evidence with you then. Alright, here are the documents. By the way, Parson Orange are Uncle Ray's old notes that he didn't eat.
Nah. Thank you, King, for not eating everything. We need a written record.
Yeah, thank you. And now, here's the IS-7 evidence. There's a lot, so make sure to look it over while you investigate.
Take these 20 things.
Right. I'll check through it later.
Did he just have that with him?
I guess so.
Anyway, there's so many strange things about this case.
Indeed. Those involved in the case 18 years ago have reunited, and another incident occurs.
How suspicious.
How suspicious. Replicas of the statue from 18 years ago were displayed in the Winter Palace, and poison gas was released in the Autumn Palace, which had been disguised as the Winter Palace. 2 chemicals in the Pisces case. Normalium.
I forgot about these two bitches.
I forgot about these 2 bitches as well. Normalium and fatalium were mixed, causing an outbreak of poison gas.
Poison!
Poison! The victim of the poison gas was Dane Gustavia, a person involved in the IS-7 incident. He was unconscious. He received treatment in the Zodiac Art Gallery's infirmary. Forgot it had its own infirmary.
Literally. Oh yeah, and this yet unnamed bitch.
Yeah! Finally, the dead body found floating in the fountain. And once again, the ice sculptures have melted.
Global warming.
There are deep connections between the 2 cases. It's possible there are still some clues left from 18 years ago.
Well, I'm sure there is, but that's a crazy thing to say. Right, let's get started. Ah, I knew that it was that bitch. Just 1 second. Don't tell me you've forgotten about me. Didn't I tell you that I'm the one in charge of this case?
Prosecutor Edgeworth, if you intend to continue disrupting Sebastian's investigation... Just the chat popping off out of the corner of my eyes. So funny. The word guilty will be added to your PIC report.
Everyone's got the Pog. My boy!
My boy!
My boy Pog.
Mother!
Mother.
Sorry, I just think about why can't gays compliment normally?
Mother, your cunt is acidic and slayful.
She is serving her shift at the mother factory.
Yeah. Oh shit.
What does she mean guilty? Please allow me to assist in your investigation as before. I appreciate your proposal, but I'm afraid I must overrule it.
That was fast.
Even though we're short on hands to identify the victim right now.
Nobody wants to work anymore, but you're not hiring.
Literally.
What is the...
It's only a matter of time until we figure it out.
But nobody wants to work. Challenge impossible. Ain't gonna happen.
In that case, I shall take that load off your shoulders at once.
Stop.
Be normal.
Be normal. I am. I'm not saying it. Superman, huh?
You.
Isn't that what Superman is? I feel like that's what I remember hearing.
Oh, it's not just going like this?
No. I heard there was a dirty thing that relates to it.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I also wouldn't be surprised. Anyway, we're gonna move past it.
Regarding the identity of the unidentified body, one person comes to mind.
Really? Then tell us!
Very well.
I remember some of the lyrics. I also remember that lyric.
Soldier Boy, tell them. I got a little dance for y'all, I call it Soldier Boy.
That was such a strange... It feels to me like such a strange...
Yeah, it was a crazy thing to listen to at the ripe age of 11.
Right. I was... Yeah. No. See, I don't. It was for me. It's one of the songs of like the popular kids. So I don't particularly hold it in high regard, mostly due to that. But also like, yeah, it's a why. Like, why were we listening to this? I don't get it. You triggered actually a little bit. It's not just the sculptures that have made a comeback from the incident 18 years ago. The people that bullied me like that song, so, you know. Yeah. The body in the fountain, oh, it looked kind of like him.
It did look kind of like him from the hair.
I mean, it ain't any of these other bitches.
The only person I could think of maybe it being is the girly.
But like, oh, this girly.
That
but like,
girly, but
her
like,
hair was not.
Yeah. Why not? The body was never found.
Take that.
That's crazy.
Wait, but no, he was the one that was in the.
He was in the icebox for like 18 years, I guess. Jesus Christ.
In the treasure chest, right? He died in the 18 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is he
They've
doing
just been
still?
keeping his corpse on ice
I was
over
gonna
here.
say, how is he not a skeleton?
They've got temperature controlled rooms.
I guess, but 18 years.
That's fucking crazy.
You can't store.
No, you can't do that.
You can't store
You can't do
chicken
that.
thighs for more than like 2 years in the freezer.
Yeah.
Where's his freezer burn?
Yeah. Scary.
Scary.
I don't like that.
No, not
I
even
don't
a
like
little
that.
bit.
It's likely that the identity of the body is the victim of the murder that occurred here 18 years ago.
Did no one roll
How
him
did you
over and
know
look at
that?
his face? Did no one, like, did they not look at him when they took him
No, the
out?
second that they touched him, his body disintegrated.
I guess
because it's
it would have
18
to.
years old.
Yeah. They can't show the decay on the body.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. It's horrifying to think about. But gross.
Gross.
Isaac Dover.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm in me car. It's Icy's body. Hey, who's that? I've never heard of him.
Mr. Isaac Dover, a truly great sculptor. But he was better known as Pierre Hockey.
Oh yeah, he had his alter ego. But every time we see a corpse with some time has passed, I always assume there's some horrible decay happening that we aren't allowed to see, which is insane. That is kind of bananas. I mean, it makes sense, but she named him Icy? Yeah, that's kind of... what a wild nickname. Also, hi Asteroid, happy time zone. How's it going? I don't know. His French alter ego. His French Sona.
It's like when the French teacher puts a French accent on your name when she
Yeah,
does
Danny.
attendance. Yeah.
I remember one time being in Switzerland.
Meagan.
I got a Starbucks in Switzerland, and like I was there, you know, what's your name? I go, Danny. It was spelled. Let me see if I can. I don't know how to type with the accents, but it was D-E with a little accent on it, and I.
Love it.
I was like,
Denis.
I am Denis now.
Yeah.
Did we just finish the stream? Hell yeah.
Valentin. That's your French Sona. Boom.
Sorry. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. There you go. You got one. Did y'all ever alternate names? No.
No, just accented names.
Yeah.
The sculptures on display here in the museum are all his creations.
I don't think any of us cared enough about learning language at the time. I mean, I guess I shouldn't speak for all of us. I know I didn't care about learning French at the time, so I would have been like, I guess I'm just Denis now. I don't know. I'm not gonna. It's always too bad. If I had cared, I could know another language, and that would have been cool. But you know, you did this one, yeah.
Yep.
Ah, so in other words, that sculpture was the best. Somehow I feel a strong kinship to him.
And he was the victim in the IS-7 incident.
Why are you surprised? You knew
You
that.
knew this, King. Oh, she knew.
She knows. I know that. How
do you know that? Yeah.
She knew about the IS-7 incident.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, the IS-7 incident occurred 18 years ago.
Just myself sounding my name in the English way when I speak. I mean, yeah.
Accented name.
Yeah.
And what's more, the police reported the removal of the body.
That's what's on the record, but I wonder if that really is the truth.
What are you saying?
I'm saying press X to doubt.
Yeah. The defense attorney in the IS-7 incident claimed the body was never found. Not that the prosecution would ever admit to such a thing.
Bonk. Oh. Ring ring. Oh. Hello? Huh? Really?
Is something wrong, Sebastian?
No, it's just... They said that they know who the victim is. It's just as that prosecutor says. It's Dover. It's Jover.
It's so
Jover. It's so Dover, dude.
It's so Dover, dude. I can't believe we haven't made that joke
Where
yet.
has it been?
Oh my god, we're
that
bad.
been? We're bad.
It is so Dover.
But you know what?
bro.
We're so back.
We're so bad.
Now that we got there. Oops.
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 No, it can't be.
It would seem my father's suspicions were correct.
My father.
My father. What is it, Judge Courtney? Have you finally realized that I'm much more helpful than Mr. DeBest?
Get shit on. That's holy shit. Hey! Sorry, that
That's
did,
okay.
that hit a real
That hit
a real
something.
peak. Yeah. Are you trying to steal the best position for yourself?
I'm doing no such thing. I just want to know the truth.
That hit frequencies for. I'm sorry, Sarah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're good though. All right.
Yeah, she's chilling.
Cool. That hit dog frequencies. That was crazy. Dunk that twink.
Dunk that twink. And for that to happen, we need to cooperate. No?
The truth is none of your concern.
Objection.
Yeah, baby, I miss his sexy voice! Ah! I don't think that's true, Courtney Pie.
I want that twink bullied. I want that twink obliterated.
You again.
Uncle Ray assisted the defense attorney involved in the IS-7 incident. The one who claimed that Mr. Dover's body was never found. The prosecution denied it at the time, but now the body's been discovered here.
Hold on. I need to
Read the files.
read the files for a minute. 2000. Oh, we got a year.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
It's 2018!
It's never been the 80s. That's kind of upsetting, but whatever. It's 2018, yeah. Damn. We got a hard date. Jeffrey Masters room, murder weapon, rock salt lamp, fawn karma, Gregory Edgeworth. The statute of limitations ran out 3 years ago. Jeffrey Masters created the, yeah, we know about him. The victim's body was found inside a dirt made a suspect that led to his arrest. In jail, he was diagnosed, yeah, we know, hyper juicy. After his own confession, he was convicted as an accomplice. Like Dover's true identity. His true identity is a French sculptor Pierre Hohay. He entered the contest as a cake. He designed cake, and you know what? I want to be a cake designer. But his body was found in the defendant's room. The cause of death was blunt trauma to the head. Because the victim's body vanished, there appears to be no autopsy. What is the true reason? Okay.
I sacked over. Is that the pun?
Ooh.
Oh, sorry, I forgot that Raymond Shields was
Look like
hot.
that. I think Dover Ben. Did we meet a Ben, or are we making jokes?
Bend over.
Yeah, okay, we're making jokes. That was why I got it. Is that a real person, or are we making jokes again?
Are we making jokes?
Are we making silly, funny hee ha-has again? Oh, okay. Oh, I wonder if oh, yeah. You guys not know the original game was set in 2016? I don't
We
think
did
so.
know that.
Did we?
I knew that.
I don't remember knowing that. I might have known it. But
I feel like every single time.
whether or not I know a thing is not in my business.
True. I only know it because anytime there was like a flip phone. or
I know we made fun of
radio,
like the.
People would be like, "This is set in 2016."
Yeah.
I knew.
I knew, but I had forgotten, and so it was none of my business anymore.
I did that.
Okay.
In other words, the IS-7 incident investigation was unjust. And isn't it the duty of the PIC to investigate corrupt prosecutors?
Well, he's bad, but...
Then, wouldn't you want to cooperate with those who were involved in the case? Unless you have an ulterior motive. Gah! Now that I think about it, Judge Courtney knew about the IS-7 incident, so it would seem she really is here because of the PIC.
If Even if you are related to the incident, I don't see how Prosecutor Edgeworth is.
All right, I just want to bring up CCU for a minute, because I'm just thinking about, in the context of if it's 2000, her fit, I think, makes sense. Bring me her. Oh, yeah.
That wouldn't have been...
Or who was the other bitch?
That's her. I don't know why her picture's like that. Maybe that's a spoiler. Oops.
No, this was from...
Callisto you. Callisto you. That's the, yeah.
Person, yeah. And also, no, like, that's not... I don't think it's
Yeah, no, it wasn't a spoiler. It was
game.
just the...
But yeah, like the sort of turquoisey kind of it does kind of give 2000s a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Which is neat. Yeah, go lurkies. You're no problem. We'll be here doing our silly little bits and shit. Bits and shit. The super straight hair even more so, yeah, right? The third Turnabout goes by was gave the only actual date in the series, but I forgot about this. Yeah, I don't think it's not very often that we get like hard dates like that, like with a year. And you said you did this?
Mm-hmm. He's the son of the attorney in that case, and a prosecutor taught by Von Karma himself. And what's more, he was in the audience at the IS-7 trial.
And what's more, I was in the elevator after the IS-7 trial.
I'm sure there are many points he can enlighten us on. Ugh!
Very well. I will allow you to cooperate. However, your investigation must not hinder other investigators. The Winter Palace is currently being investigated, but the Fountain Patio is open to you.
That's my Courtney pie. Now we're talking.
He's using his masculine wiles to get his way.
He's literally like, girl, please,
baby girl,
let us
please.
investigate.
Don't you want to know who done it? Girl.
It would work on me. Whatever you say,
you can
baby
investigate
girl.
whatever you want,
Yeah.
Mr. Ray.
As thanks, I will allow you to have a hug with Uncle Ray.
Well, okay, so yeah. Can I riz you up? Please.
That is so him. That is so him.
Permission to riz you up?
Yeah.
You can investigate my...
This.
Yeah.
This.
Investigate this...
Yeah.
No.
Overruled. If I feel your cooperation isn't needed, I will have to ask you to leave.
Crushes your penis with my telescopic hammer.
Yeah.
Youch!
Youch! Wouldn't you bite on my beepness?
Youch! Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Whatever you say, beautiful.
Literally. I was intellectual man, I'm glad you said that. I was trying to find that. Whatever you say, beautiful. Yeah. I was trying to search for that post, but I couldn't quite get there.
Search for that post. That's a funny way to put that. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I was going through my brain for the post.
I was trying to search for it.
Yeah.
Understood.
I'm a youch.
I've
I've always been a youch girly.
I don't think I'd said this. In Hawaii, Claire and I were at a beach that had like the biggest, massivest waves I've ever seen. And there was one that came up and that was like really high over top of us, and I went, holy smokes, and then it crashed. And we were like, whoa, that was crazy, blah, blah. And then I was like, imagine if I died, imagine
holy
if that
smokes.
wave had killed me. And my last words were, holy smokes.
Honestly, that would be...
With like an SCHMOKES.
Holy moly, hot dog!
Literally. My holy smokes ass. Can't take white people anywhere. Holy
Unless they get killed in Hawaii by a big wave.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit could have snapped my spinal cord in half, and the last thing I would have said was,
holy smokes.
Holy smokes. Isn't that great, Miles? Now we can start investigating. You really helped us there. Uncle Ray did it all for himself.
Selfish top. Phoenix says, yipes. Yeah, literally.
All right. Uncle Ray's gonna investigate too, so let me know if you figure something out. Got it.
I want to push this guard in.
I know. You do. Take your phone out of your pocket.
Yeah. Don't ask why.
Don't ask why.
Don't worry about it.
That has been the most powerful tool for like not getting. Because I used to be a big like get pushed in the pool / push people in the pool.
Can't do it.
And going, I vote in my bucket.
Yeah.
A powerful tool for them to be like,
okay, sorry. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you got.
Right then. Okay, let's begin the investigation.
Okay, let's do this.
We still don't know where Mr. Dover's body and the Normalium were hidden.
We don't have enough information to go on.
You're right. Our first priority is the Normalium.
Well, Normalium is used in washing detergents, paints, and the like.
If I recall, it's a red liquid with a minty aroma.
Well then, let's get looking for that Normalium.
We've recovered the victim's body. Forensics are currently performing the autopsy. And what of the investigation of the fountain? The fountain is completely clear. You should cleanse both your heart. You can cleanse both your heart and soul in it.
Bro, you could fucking baptize yourself in this fountain.
You could find God in this fountain.
You could find God in this fountain. You could wash away your sins in this fountain.
Yeah. A body was floating in this fountain just a moment ago, though.
And now he gets to go to heaven because he's washed away his sins.
That's tea.
Think about that. Anyway. Wait, this is sick.
Yeah, that slaps.
It's a statue of a brave warrior fighting a snake. Was this also made by Pierre Hoquet?
It appears to be one of his early works, when he was enamored with fantasy and myths. The statue represents his heroic resolution to oppose hopelessness difficulties in his youth. The title is The Math Test. So true.
I know that feeling all too well. It's a statue of a same okay. What about these guys? They're statues of a couple in Roman costumes. Are these by Pierre Hoquet too?
I think these were made in the middle years of his life, at the height of his fame. He modeled them after the Roman gods, at the request of his beloved wife. He had a wife?
He had a wife?
The piece is entitled Venus, the Goddess of Beauty, and her manservant.
God, wouldn't you love to be?
So fucking funny. That's so... Rip King, I miss you. That's crazy. Wife guy extraordinaire.
You know what? I get it. Rip manservant. I think it's obvious who wore the pants in that relationship. Kay said, I bet he got pegged.
Yeah. Kay did say that.
I think he might have gotten pegged.
Rip
Mr.
manservant. It's sad though. They made him straight.
I mean, he's getting pegged, like, you know?
But he had sons with the, guy. Remember that picture?
Oh,
like,
yeah, with
us
Dane.
and our sons.
Yeah. I forgot about that. I forgot. I'm sorry. Every time a wife is mentioned, it's like, why do you have a wife? You're gay, remember?
You're gay, remember?
Did you remember?
They're beards.
Exactly. Oh, this is getting kind of cool. True. Possibly. I mean, with that bone structure, I mean, you almost have to be, I think. It's his mistress. He had a son with his mistress. His mister, I guess. Is there a man version of mistress?
No, there's not, because men can do anything they want.
Oh my god, of course. Think about that. That tells you a lot about some things. Hello.
Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
The only equivalent I can think of is boy toy.
Or like concubine, isn't that?
That's still
a woman.
I believe.
I also believe that feels right. Dunno. Sculptures of a man with the face of a moon and a woman with the face of a sun. The man looks kind of gloomy, though. Were these also made by Pure OK?
Yes, it seems he made these in his youth when he was enthralled with the stars. Piece likens the relationship between the moon and the sun to something closer to home.
And I love that. I love that imagery.
Piece is entitled My Parents.
Aww. I think we know who wore the pants in that marriage. Girl, what?
Girl, what are you talking about?
What are you saying now?
Okay.
Okay. Was she saying that his mom was his mom?
Everybody gets pegged.
I bet his mom pegged his dad too.
Word.
Kay's out here like, I think everyone in that family got pegged. Also, did someone shit themselves? What is? You guys have played The Greatest Attorney, yes.
Yeah.
Sculpture. Oh, same shit. Same shit. Hi! Want to go to up? Yeah, we're trying to forget a little bit. Up you go. Excuse you. Hi. Up you go. Ma'am. You're gonna have to scooch. You're going to have to scooch. Good form. Long. Good fur. Big kiss. Also, I want to say we do need some better straight rep than Larry. I think so. Ma'am, you're in the way again. Ma'am, you're stepping on the keyboard now. Are you able to see from that angle?
I can make it work.
Okay, I can too. Salem, okay, but if you're gonna keep going to your usual cause problems spot, then I'm gonna... I got you. It's okay, Bubba. Stay. Or go up. It's up to you. That works too. I can deal with this. They're statues of a couple in Roman costumes. Same shit. Okay. The tea set's out. Oh.
I miss Nook and Cranny.
Show me Nook and Cranny.
Show me Nook and Cranny. On the service cart, Miss Hall has prepared her tea set.
According to the pamphlet, the museum is also famous for its tea.
Yes. It certainly had a flavorful, rich taste.
It seems this tea set was also made by Mr. Dover.
Oh? So the tea set was made by the victim? Let's take a closer look.
None? That's fucked up.
What if that was my last straw?
Don't they have a style guide? Doesn't Edgeworth have a style guide he's supposed to follow?
I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny.
Do it for him. Fucking show the writers who's boss.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
There's not a single stain on this pure white tablecloth.
Take hold of the edge and focus your mind. Then in one go, pull!
Okay, I hope you're not planning to do anything bad.
No, I'm planning to do something awesome. No, don't worry. Even if I fail, the tablecloth would just be dyed in a nice black a la tea.
Tablecloth looks better white. Please refrain from changing it.
Wonder about that. It might look better in another color, like pink or blue, or tea. Old tea-stained letter for your history assignment in high school.
Yeah, I love it. So this tea set was made by Isaac Dover.
Fancy stuff, huh?
Okay, I'd say this tea set is worth thousands of dollars. Please be careful with it.
Huh? This tea set is such a treasure?
Please don't look so excited.
I'm gonna steal a cup.
If I recall correctly, Miss Hall was a huge fan of Mr. Dover.
Wasn't this already in our thing? Or was it from the olden times?
I can't remember.
Oh, are we just done? Okay. I wish... Okay. Salem, no ma'am.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Salem, you gotta stop, please.
Hey, Edgy! What is it? Be careful with that teapot! Why must I be warned by him of all people?
Madame and Messieurs.
Salem, bro. Oh my god. If you're going up, go up. Here. You're so useless. Oh my god.
Carry me, father!
He's like she's going limp, so it's like, no, you're gonna have to work at it. Come on, put me right where you want me. I ain't gonna help you.
Carry me, father, please!
I'm so weak and baby. Okay.
Would you care for some tea?
Miss Hall.
Jump scare.
Katie! No, I'm fine, thanks. Kate, Edgy, you guys can have some. Huh. Well, since you asked, we might as well take a short break. Oh, wait. Fuck, what's happening?
Hold.
Sorry. Just got a text from a man about a copy of Good Omens, but I got it already.
Certainly.
Thanks for the tea. Wow, it's so tasty. What kind of tea is this, Mr. Edgeworth?
It's Ceylon tea, known for its citrus aroma. However, Miss Hall, is this the same tea you served us this morning?
I keep waiting for us to get poisoned.
I know, me too. Poison!
Poison!
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
that's right. Was it not to your liking?
No, it's not that. The tea we had this morning had a slightly different aroma. Mint?
Mint. Are you trying to get me to mix chemicals in my stomach?
How strange. It is the same Ceylon tea I served this morning. There shouldn't be anything different about it.
What's wrong with you, Edgy? Quit nitpicking about the tea Katie so kindly prepared for you. Larry, what are you getting so upset about? I'm not upset. You're just being a rude jerk. And I told you to call me Lil Reese. Sheesh. Sheesh. I'm not gonna talk to you anymore. He went. It's like arguing with a child.
He's like, finally, thank you. Lower Reese. I wonder what's wrong.
I'd like to ask him that later myself. And I also need to speak with Miss Hall. I don't have any evidence that shows she is the culprit, but I dare say she is the one who set up the poison gas trap. There's a container with Ceylon tea leaves in it. To prevent exposure to sunlight and moisture, the container is airtight and made of tin. This should help preserve the quality of the tea leaves. The teapot is shaped like the moon, while the teacups are shaped like stars. We had Ceylon tea with this tea set just now, but for some reason, I thought it smelled different from the one we had this morning. There must be some reason behind this strange feeling.
Yeah, is it gonna be the same as before? Spins? I am Amelie.
Amelie?
Are you cooking egg with your spin? Alright, is that all the nooks and crannies? The moon. Oh no, it's the same as the cloth. Yeah, okay. Tablecloth. You're like a ghost.
Tablecloth.
A ghost looking for his fit for the day. Tablecloth. Summer hose. This is my fit today. Who vommed? Who shitted?
Bombed? This smell and this color.
Don't tell me.
Don't tell me. Someone shit their pants. Don't tell me this is a puddle of tea.
Huh? There's a piece of pottery in the middle of the puddle. Okay.
Someone dropped their teacup.
And no one thought to clean it up? I wonder what broke.
I think I recognize the design.
A cup.
I should probably show this to that man and see what he has to say.
Trolly.
Trolly.
First, let's chat this guy up. Prosecutor DeBest ordered me not to let you investigate anything but this room. I absolutely cannot let you pass through any further than this. I'm sorry.
I won't. I won't. Since I can't pass through anyway, you're standing in front of a wall.
No! After all, you're Prosecutor Edgeworth. If you really wanted to, this wall wouldn't stop you.
That's really cute.
Wow, you're even more fearsome than I thought, Mr. Edgeworth.
Just what kind of human do these people think I am?
A non-human. That's funny. Hammer?
On the shelf are trophies commemorating Isaac Dover's work as Pierre Hoquet. He truly was a first-rate artist. There are quite a number of trophies lined up here.
I remember you have some trophies too, Mr. Edgeworth. I'd love to have some too. If only there were a contest for thieves.
Queen, you can steal a trophy.
How about it, Mr. Edgeworth? We could hold one at the prosecutor's office.
I don't mind you holding a contest, but all the participants would be arrested.
Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth, it's called a honeypot. So many people here. Also, oh, okay. Anything new to think about the fountain?
It appears the body has already been recovered by the police.
Why was the body of the victim from 18 years ago found floating in the fountain? I mean, wouldn't the body have gone all goopy after 18 years?
Don't know if I would call it goopy. It certainly would have required a special method to preserve the body.
Yeah. I wonder if such a method even exists.
Girl, that's what I'm saying.
Hey, Mr. Forensics guy, any new info?
Yes! Normalium and fatalium have been detected in the fountain water.
They must have flowed through the stream from the Autumn Palace to the fountain.
Aside from the chemicals, we also found high levels of sugar. We're working hard on investigating it. Sugar in the fountain water. What could have caused that?
I don't know. Anything's possible. Anything could have done anything.
You were so stupid, Greg.
There's a fir tree in front of this door.
What are bro yapping about?
What are bro yapping about? I'm always asking
What are bro
this.
yapping about?
What art thou... Yeah, yapping about.
But that door leads to the Autumn Palace. Fir trees are winter trees. So I do believe fir trees do exist in the fall as well. So this must have been placed here as a red herring.
Well then, why don't we paint it in autumn red?
Okay, fir trees are green all year round.
Gah! I knew that. There's a maple tree in front of this door.
But that door leads to the Winter Palace. Maple trees are autumn trees.
Well,
So this must have been placed here as a red herring.
I do love this idea that I
get
get
what
where
they're
you're
saying,
coming from.
But it's a really funny way of phrasing that. Maple trees are autumn trees.
Well, then, how about we freeze it to make it look like a maple tree in the winter?
Please don't complicate matters any further.
So there's trees and shit. And flowers. There's a vase of tulips in front of this door.
Probably because this is the Spring Palace.
You know, speaking of spring, it's the moving season. People who have just moved always let their guard down. So it's also thieving season.
As a great thief, don't you think burglary is a little beneath you?
Ugh. You're right. You can do better. Come on, rob a bank. Come on, Kay.
Are you good?
I'm trying to look at the sunflowers. There we go. There's a vase of sunflowers in front of this door.
Probably because this is the summer palace.
It's all 4 seasons, baby. You know, speaking of summer, it's bonus season. That wallet's stuffed with cash, which means it's also thieving season.
I thought Christmas was bonus season.
Not in this industry.
As a great thief, don't you think pickpocketing is a little beneath you?
I guess so. But it's an easy win. Easy dub.
Attenzione!
Alright, how's the investigation coming along? Have you found anything? Hoi! Not quite, actually. We haven't found any clues yet. You're doing it wrong! Hoi is only used when you're showing someone something. Also, yesy is used to confirm and is also a greeting. Eep is used when you're afraid. Fee is used when you don't like something. Oi is used when you're calling someone. I see. I didn't know it was that deep. Oh. Oi, Mr. Edgeworth, did you catch any of that? Quit fucking around.
Okay. Be more serious.
Might be based on something in Japan. Oh, I see. Yes, see.
Okay. Be more serious.
Yes, see. Oh,
Oh,
didn't mean to do that, but
let's do that later.
okay. Hey gang.
Mr. DeBest, you're getting a bit in my way if you stand there.
I'm not going to move. Just do what you can over there. Don't say that. It's probably the best if you just stand over there. The best, you say? Okay, I'll go stand over there.
So anything is fine as long as you add the best to it.
Girl, you're good job manipulating that twink.
Literally.
You're doing it great.
I feel that your conduct thus far has clearly been out of line. I will make sure to bring this matter up to the BIC.
Do whatever you want.
But in return, we're going to be doing whatever we want as well.
If I remember correctly, you're the little Miss Great Thief. I will have to report your misconduct to the PIC as well, young lady.
Sure, since it only served to increase my fame as the Great Thief.
She said any press is good press.
Literally.
It seems even Judge Courtney is unable to get a handle on Kay.
Catch this, bitch.
Literally.
Can't. Laurice.
Laurice. Larry, tell me what you're hiding.
Silent treatment. You too! Stop glaring at each other like that.
Oh, I'm not glaring, Kay. Oh, I'm using my artist's perspective. Edgy's the one who's glaring. Then, if you know what's good for you, you will tell me what you're hiding right now. No way, dude! Didn't I say I'm not talking to you anymore? Aren't you talking to me right now? From now on, I'm definitely not talking to you anymore. I'm not gonna get anywhere like this. Looks like I'll have to force it out of him.
Hiding something?
Hiding something. Larry, what are you hiding?
Hey, come on! Mr. Edgeworth, this isn't the time to be playing around, you know?
I wasn't playing around.
I'm not playing.
I'm not playing around. I'm not playing around. I'm not!
Still, it looks like Laurice won't be talking anytime soon.
If he isn't gonna talk to us willingly, I'll just have to force him to talk. I may just have something on what he's hiding. I should present that to him and see what he says.
What?
It's the broken thing.
Oh, this.
Yeah.
You want to do that now or?
Yeah.
Okay. Button. Yeah.
Yeah. Larry, take a look at this. Oh, what's that? Larry, I've got a feeling that what you're hiding is related to the tea and this pottery shard. Well, if you're not gonna talk to me, I can always hand this shard over to Judge Courtney. Wait! I'm trying to keep a clean image for Justy. I don't want her to see how I've dirtied myself.
I don't want her to see that I shit myself. I dirtied myself.
I can't imagine what part of you can be considered clean, but if you don't want her to declare you guilty, I suggest you speak truthfully now.
There's a lot there.
There's a
lot there. There's a lot to unpack.
I got it. I'll tell you.
Hiding
something. Larry, it's time you confessed to what you've done. How can you be so cruel to your best friend? The same way that you can be so dishonest to your best friend. Well, you can stop glaring at me. I promise to tell the truth this time for sure. I just thought I'd pour Justy some tea, but my hand kind of slipped a bit and it broke. I accidentally broke the crazy expensive teapot. The butt strikes again. Why am I not surprised?
Oh boy. You've really done it this time, Loris.
What should I do, Edgy? Kitty will hate me. Crying to me about it won't solve anything. He's so cunty and for what? Anytime he talks to Sebastian or Larry, he's like, crying to me about it won't solve anything. First, you should apologize to Miss Hall.
Male wife.
Is that so? My teapot was... Katie, I'm so sorry. I don't have any money, but I'll draw as many portraits of you as you like. Please kindly raise your head, monsieur. It is I who should apologize. I didn't notice the broken shards. It's dangerous, so I'll tidy up the broken pieces. Allow me to take this piece from you as well. Wasn't this tea set one of Isaac Dover's works? I heard it was very important to you. Yes, but there's no use crying over spilled tea. Besides, I still have another one of those teapots left. Is she not as attached to Dover's works as she used to be? Katie! You're so kind! Oh. That other teapot you were talking about? Is it the one on that cart? Yes? Truth is, when I was trying to hide the broken shards, I looked under the cart. And I found a teapot that looked exactly the same, so I switched them.
White tastes different.
Really? Yeah, everything's cool now. I took great care to make sure no one would break that pot. You don't brag about that when you were the one who broke it in the first place. I'm sorry.
Fucked up.
I don't mind. Thank you for your consideration. Edgy. Katie's a really nice lady, isn't she? You should reflect on how you cause trouble for people like her. Okay, when I make it big as an artist, I'll donate paintings. In fact, I'll even welcome you as my own personal model. I think it'd be better if you just stopped causing trouble. I hope you haven't done anything else. I haven't! I just stood around sketching beauties. Sketching beauties? If you're interested, I can let you take a peek.
I guess even Mr. Edgeworth is interested in beauty.
He's not!
No. Wrong.
It's not like that. I just thought it might be another one of his strange paintings. How dare you! I'm confident in my work this time.
Ooh, I want to see too.
Oh! I'm glad you're so honest about it, Kay. I'll get it ready, so come check it out later. I guess I'll have him show it to me later. Okay.
Okay.
About that sketch you mentioned just now. What? If you wanted to see my art, you should have been honest about it from the start.
You want to see my art, don't you, Squidward?
Look, here it is. What is this? I already told you, it's a sketch of beauties. Ah, but just to be clear, the beauties only refers to Justy and Katie.
Okay, dude.
Bruh, Larry.
Be cool.
That other plump lady has nothing to do with that.
Then why did you draw her on the same page?
Well, I was taking a break from my still life painting when those beauties caught my eye. She's dumping the body though.
Yeah, or
That's
something,
brutal.
yeah.
Oh, I guess I just drew them on the same page without thinking. So you're saying the pictures on this page were each drawn separately? Huh? Oh, yeah. I may have drawn them at different times. By the way, there's a drawing of this beautiful little Miss K on the another page.
Wow, beautiful, huh? Thanks.
Larry, you drew this exactly as you saw it, correct? Well, yeah. Even I can't draw what I can't see. I recreated the scene perfectly, even the delicate shades.
I mean, on the real though, like, he kind of killed it.
Yeah, no, he's got
kind of
talent.
killing it.
He's got talent.
Yeah. Is it calling a drawing of a living person still life?
Girl, who knows?
Are
Are you trusting Larry to know what he's talking about?
I am not qualified to make a judgment call on that.
Nor I. Delicate shades, huh? I don't want to admit it, but the picture might be of help to the investigation. Contents of this sketch and the service card in the fountain patio. Seems there is a contradiction between the two. I'll need to expose this contradiction using my powers of deduction. Can I borrow the sketch for a while? Sure! I can even sign it for you if you like. I think I'll pass. Sketch of beauties.
Let me take a look at that real quick. What is our girl doing? What is she getting involved with? The back button's kind of covering it. It does. I don't know if it's body though, because it looks like it's like just a jacket or something.
Maybe it's the blue tarp.
Oh yeah, maybe. Maybe. Is the door anything?
No, we can't leave.
I know, but I want to see what he says. Oh, it's just a tree. Yeah, okay. Let's see this cart.
This lift trolley has just been left here.
Lift trolley.
Lift trolley.
I wonder if it was used recently to carry something heavy.
The surface of the platform appears to be wet. I remember seeing this lift trolley someplace before.
You mean during the IS-7 incident?
Ah, that's right. I remember now. It was in Dover's room.
What a 18 years ago pull from your brain just like that?
Love it, King.
Brain's built different.
If I remember correctly, it was used to transport the ice sculptures.
Occasionally it's so obvious that the fan localization team was British and this is one of the chunks. Yeah. The lift trolley.
The lift trolley is a feature that allows you to adjust the height of and the angle of the platform.
Go in my flat, yeah?
Just one of these, a single person could move the sculptures all by themselves.
Wow, how convenient. I want one too.
Why is there a lift trolley here? I guess that's something we'll need to think about. Yes, it could be related to the case.
Okay, but also, Edgeworth saying these things doesn't...
Edgeworth is British coded.
He's British coded anyway.
General.
So those ones I didn't really think twice about. Lift trolley did catch me.
Lift trolley.
Literally. Chit chat to Ray, I guess.
Yeah. Hi. Miles, how's the investigation going? Well, little by little, I'm beginning to see the entire truth behind this case. Oh, well, that's good to hear. Uncle Ray better not fall behind either.
About it.
His slutty little waist compels me so fucking much, you guys. This case seems to have a lot in common with the case 18 years ago. I agree. Melted ice in the Winter Palace and the body of the victim from 18 years ago.
So can I point out that Larry said it's impossible to paint something in a way different from real life? Yeah, true, I didn't...
I clocked that where he was like, I can't paint anything I can't see. And I was like, are you sure?
You can.
Skill issue.
Yeah, oh.
Yeah.
Get good. I wonder why nobody ever noticed the body was missing after all this time.
The only family Mr. Dover had was a young son. His son, and Mr. Gustavia's son, who attended the same elementary school.
Because they were married.
What happened to his wife? She died.
She died. Mysterious circumstances?
Perhaps. After the case, they both went missing. The sons?
What? And they haven't been found yet?
I haven't heard any news about Mr. Gustavia's son being found.
Larry has not gone to Impressionism, and so achieving realism is his only goal. Mans needs to take a look at some art history.
But as for Mr. Dover's son, he was found and his inheritance was delivered to him. Son swap. I'm calling it right now.
Boy swap.
Boy swap. And because of that, Mr. Dover never had a proper funeral.
Because boy swap.
Because boy swap.
The other boy got the money and was like, that's not my dad, I'm not paying for that shit.
Yeah.
You're not my dad!
You're not my dad!
Always want to know something, fucking ugly ass noodle head. Yeah.
That way they were able to make it look like the body had been in police custody. The autopsy report had also been forged, so nobody but the defense ever found out. On karma. You would go that far.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Any ideas what to do? Yeah. What's up? I wonder if this case and the IS-7 incident are connected somehow.
It's hard to say for certain right now, but I also don't think they are completely unrelated.
But your father was in charge of the IS-7 incident, right? This can't be just a coincidence. It must be destined by fate. Let's solve both of these cases. I'll be sure to steal the truth for you.
That sounds promising. Now then, to the task at hand. Let's resume the investigation of the Normalium.
It's a liquid.
It is a liquid.
It's a liquid. It's a red liquid with a minty aroma, right? Let's go ask around. Ms. Hall and Miss Courtney. They certainly are beauties. But look here. Lil Miss K is not gonna lose either.
Ah, a girl's sketchbook, I see.
For girls?
It's a sketchbook
of
to
girls.
sketch girls.
Right.
Yeah.
Please don't steal the beautiful part. It's a beautiful girl's sketchbook.
Don't get caught up in all of this.
Am I really that ugly?
I'm just gay. That's not it. What you shouldn't get caught up in is this whole beauty sketch affair. I vaguely feel that something is off about this sketch. What could it be? It seems like the sketch contradicts something in the crime scene.
Sketchbook for the girlies? Yeah. Okay. I guess
talk to girly.
Girly pop.
No, other girl. Oh, well, I guess that girly pop too.
There's there's 3 girly pops.
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Meow.
Miss Hall, where have you been until now?
I was showing the remaining guests out and handing out complimentary gifts as an apology. Did you require my services?
Yes. There are a few things I want to ask you about. My suspicions are correct. She's the one who set up the poison gas trap.
Trap that gas.
How exactly did you prepare the melted sculptures from 18 years ago?
Why? So, you know about what happened 18 years ago? It's because 18 years ago, I photographed Monsieur Dover's sculptures. Using the photos as a base, I managed to create replicas.
Replicas?
The Zodiac sculptures had been an unfinished work, so I wanted to complete it somehow. Because I am the one who accidentally melted Monsieur Dover's sculptures.
And could you tell me why the Autumn Palace resembles the Winter Palace so much?
Well, my apologies. Do they really look so alike? I think I may have gotten some of the decorations mixed up.
She's obviously lying, but I haven't gathered any evidence to prove that yet.
Oi! Oi! How's the investigation coming along? Have you found anything?
Oh, same.
Oh,
Okay.
we've done. Sorry, I probably already talked to her.
No, I just thought maybe because she was in the painting, there might be something else anyway. We haven't done that in a minute. Same shit. Okay. I think we logic then.
Yeah, let's do it.
Logique. Different Teoroma pots for Switch.
Yeah,
Yeah?
sure.
For bad. Yeah.
Maybe the reason why the Ceylon tea smelled different was because the pots had been switched.
Ah? Really?
The taste of the tea itself did not actually change after all. Let's go ask Miss Hall about it in more detail. Miss Hall, the reason why the Ceylon tea smelled different because the pots were switched?
Yes, that's certainly possible.
It had a fresh minty aroma, not unlike that of uva tea.
Uva? Uva these nuts? Over. I mean, it sounded like it should have been a D's nuts. Uva.
I remember now. I prepared some mint tea yesterday. I'm sure that the aroma just happened to remain in the teapot.
Sure, girl.
Right. Minty tea.
Is that really all there is to it?
Uvula tea. Minty aroma pot with different aroma. Yeah.
Minty aroma was emanating from the pot Larry had replaced.
Miss Hall said the aroma was left over from the mint tea she prepared yesterday.
Indeed. She seemed less surprised to find out that Larry broke the teapot, and more surprised by the fact that the pots had been switched.
That's right. Normally it would have been the reverse. A broken teapot is much more shocking.
She was probably trying to hide this teapot.
Hide the pot? Everybody hide your pot! Hide it!
That's a
that's a good...
great screenshot. Hide the pot?
Hide the pot? 420
Like, pointing
blaze it?
finger
Yeah.
I like that.
Faded than a hoe?
Faded than a hoe?
Hitting the Benjamin, Mr. Edgeworth?
A smackington of the Benjamin?
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, mind if I steal a smackington of the Benjamin? I want to get faded than a hoe too. Yeah, when Edgeworth is around, you probably should. Hide the pot? That's so good.
One of the characteristics of Normalium is a minty aroma.
Mix the pot with some Normalium and you've got a minty girl blunt.
That's true.
That's true.
Mix the blunt with Fatalium.
Good night.
Seeing God.
seeing the Hat Man.
Yeah. There was a possibility that she was hiding Normalium inside this teapot.
Mix them together. Well, I mean, it's kind of over, isn't it? Because you get poison gas.
It's so Dover.
It's so Dover. Someone laced my pot with fatalium. What are they cutting this shit with? What? Inside the pot?
It is only a possibility for now, but it's one worth investigating. Mr. DeBest, I assume you haven't found the Normalium yet.
Pretty normal of you to have not found it. Not very the best, is it? Huh? Oh. I've had the entire art museum searched, but I haven't received any reports yet. And what about you? Don't you have any ideas?
Only one.
I knew it. Nobody but me would be able to find it. Wait, what? You have an idea where it is?
Indeed.
Then tell me.
It may have been in this teapot that Miss Hall had used.
Oh? This teapot is pretty nice. It would make the perfect present for the best prosecutor.
He went,
Mine! I would like it, please, and thank you.
I want a gift!
I want a gift!
I want a gift! You should give me a gift! You should give me this as a gift! That's crazy.
I would like it, please.
It's not a present, it's an important piece of evidence.
Oh, it's just evidence. Then I guess I'll have forensics take a look at it.
Bitch!
Monsieur Edgeworth, is there something wrong with the teapot I used?
This teapot has a minty aroma to it. The same aroma as one of the two chemicals used to create the poison gas.
Monsieur Edgeworth, surely you don't mean... You suspect me of having set off the poison gas?
I do. Setting up the poison gas trap in the Autumn Palace would have required some preparation. As the curator of this museum, you're the only one who could have prepared it in advance.
It always, I mean, I don't know, but it always feels like it's a bit of a strategic blunder to say that you suspect someone.
Yeah.
I feel like usually that it's better to keep that kind of close.
I mean, if you get brought in for questioning by the police, it's safe to assume that
Well, yeah, if you get brought
they
in,
suspect you a little bit. Like, if you're getting questioned by the police, it is not a far assumption that, like, if they don't suspect you, they suspect someone close to you in your life that they're asking you questions about. But it does feel like not.
It's gonna put them on the
great.
defensive. Like,
But
if you've outwardly said like you are because like not
Yeah.
everyone is a suspect.
Yeah.
If you are a suspect, you might find yourself being a little more on the defensive, I feel like.
But it might make you panicked and more likely to slip.
True too. That's the thing, like there's so many layers with these kind of things that's like
Yeah.
maybe that's the standard operating procedure. It feels weird, but I don't know. Baby time. Okay, bye.
I wonder about that. Preparations for the opening of the museum took about a week. And I received help from both outsiders and Madame Delicia. I think there are people besides me who are also suspicious.
Of course, Delicia is also under scrutiny.
Furthermore, I don't even know how to create something like poison gas. Even if you found Normalium in my teapot, there is no way I could have prepared the poison gas. Gah! Well then, I look forward to hearing the analysis results of the teapot.
I mean, take the lime, put it in the coconut, and you're done. It's not exactly rocket science to make poison gas.
Her excuse is that she doesn't know how to prepare the poison gas. I must find a way to shatter that excuse.
Ring-a-ling-a-ling.
This is Edgeworth.
It's Gumshoe, sir.
Hi!
I missed you.
Did something happen?
Actually, right now all the investigators but me have left the Winter Palace. So I can finally tell you what we found.
Not good for a detective to be leaking out information about the investigation, but
Good for me.
His resourcefulness has saved me many times these past few days. He's leaking information all the time, King.
That's basically his job,
It's
honestly.
basically, I mean, in the trilogy, that's what he was there for.
We kept him close.
Yeah.
All the sculptures in the Winter Palace have melted. There's still some liquid left in the cases, but there's less in the Gemini case than the Taurus case.
There's still liquid in the glass cases?
Yes, sir. We just investigated the light blue liquid a moment ago. We only detected sugar in the Taurus case, but for some reason in the Gemini case we detected 3 different substances.
3 substances.
They consisted of sugar, salt, and blood.
Oh shit. Blood. Bro, do you think his body was in that case? That's fucked up.
That's fucked up. They pickle him?
Like, what the hell?
Turned him into a goddamn pickle. Funniest shit I ever seen.
Oh my god.
They pickled him in that.
Holy shit.
I'm pickled over.
Pickled over.
They pickled me over. I'm Isaac pickled over.
Funniest shit I ever seen.
I wonder whose blood it could have been. I've asked forensics to look into it, sir.
Right. I leave it to you, detective.
That reminds me. The forensics teams and the forensics investigating the fountain patio contacted me. Seems the sugar found in the fountain matches that found in the light blue liquid.
Oh? That sounds like valuable information.
Put him on ice.
Is that all the new information you have for me?
Ah, now that you mention it, we found a rainbow light device in there too.
The device was used to disguise the Autumn Palace. It seems the device that was used in the IS-7 incident is also connected to this one. I should listen to what Delisha has to say about that.
I gotta go back to investigating now, sir. When we get the results of the blood tests, I'll let you know right away.
Yes. Thank you, detective.
Was that Gummy calling? That sure was a long call.
But thanks to him, we now have an important piece of information.
Well?
In order to break Miss Hall's alibi, I'll need to talk to everyone involved in the IS-7 incident.
Notice anything? Do we want to do break maybe?
Yeah, let's do it.
Seems like a good moment for it. Okay. Now we have to talk to everybody, is that right?
Yeah, we'll be talking to
Or
everybody
everyone
who's
involved.
there.
Yeah.
Delisha.
Delisha, would you be willing to aid in the investigation?
No. You see, of course. Anything for my little cafe. I'll listen to whatever you have to say.
I was wondering if you could stop calling me Miley.
And stop calling me Kayfabe.
Phew! That's out of the question. I can't just change a name I've already decided on.
Ugh. Even if we ask her, she won't listen to what we have to say at all. She said, she went, no. Assigned Kayfabe.
Yeah, literally. Do you know anything about the decorations that are used in this museum? Specifically, the fluorescent cloths and a special device called a rainbow light device.
You see, of course I do. Because they are presents that I gave to Katie. As an apology for breaking the rules 18 years ago, I gave her 4 new rock salt lamps and the 4 fluorescent cloths I use in the con chest.
Wow, that sounds nice. Fluorescent cloths and rock salt lamps.
Seems like only us girls can understand how wonderful they are.
Okay. Nuh-uh, I get it.
I get it. When you say me and the girls, that's also. Can you include me as well?
Also, me
please?
too. I'm one of the girls.
That's a cruel thing to say, Miss Delicious. I like them too, you know.
Bye.
Wait, That was back when Ray Ray was still a cute little boy.
But back when Mr. Shields was a cute little boy? I can't even imagine it.
Oh, Kay, you would have loved him.
You would have
loved him. Are they the same decorations you saw 18 years ago?
Girls and the gays and rape. It's not. If it's not too much trouble.
Probably. The rock salt lamp, the cloth, and the rainbow light device. They all seem the same. Four fluorescent cloths.
It kind of sucks.
It sucks. Were used in the Autumn Palace. But I have the feeling I saw one more of the same cloth.
It's true. Look, I've got proof right here in my bag.
What is she searching for?
Not this. Not this either.
I remember seeing cloth like that recently. Let's show Delisha and have her confirm my suspicions.
We'll blast her in a minute. You ready to get blasted, Delisha? I'm gonna blast you in a minute.
I'd like to ask you something, since you're a pharmacist. Exactly how would one gain the knowledge required to set off poison gas?
Internet. Oh, that's basic knowledge for any pharmacist acquainted with Megatoxin X. It even says on the warning label, danger, do not mix with Normalium.
Then, is there another way for someone who isn't a pharmacist to obtain that information?
Well, it might be possible if they've seen the Angel's recipe.
The recipe book that was the grand prize of the contest 18 years ago.
So it has a poison gas recipe in there too? Oh.
Since it contains the recipe to prepare Megatoxin X.
So... Okay, so not only is the prize a recipe book with proprietary drugs, it also has recipes for chemical warfare. This has not gone through the proper channels.
No.
The FDA is not aware of this contest.
Does this mean that you've also seen the contents of the Angel's recipe?
You see, that's a given, of course. The pharmaceutical company I work for is the Master Group. It's the company that makes the Cold Killer X medicine.
Cold Killer X. Cold medicine that promises to kill colds.
Hashtag ad. Hashtag ad read. Miles doesn't ad read.
Kill cold dead.
Kill cold dead.
Kill cold dead.
The bottle with the tin with Shmoo that kill cold dead.
Kill cold dead.
Yep.
Yep.
The Master may not have killed anyone, but he should be put on trial for this. Literally.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
stuff.
that's dissemination of secrets.
Yeah. Concerning stuff all around.
Master Reddit once and was like, nope, don't want to do anything with this.
After Jeffy got declared guilty, the company took back the recipe book. However, only a small group of elite pharmacists have been allowed to see it though.
So this woman is also a part of that small group of elite pharmacists. Brother.
You wanted to give it away on the basis of who's a good cook.
Brother.
Jesse!
Jesse!
What kind of cooking are we doing, Jesse?
Oh, we needed to present cloth to her.
The cloth.
You mean this one?
Yes. Wasn't there a dirty rag in your bag that looks similar to this?
Free! I'm not going to give any information to someone who calls it a dirty rag!
Then, would it be better if I called it a washcloth?
Free! Wrong again! It's a fluorescent cloth! Oopsie! That was supposed to be secret?
Yeah, get got.
Get got, bitch.
Please tell me all you know about this fluorescent cloth.
Yo, Mr. Edgeworth, bitch.
Yeah.
Salem, you need to figure out what your goal in life is.
Oh no.
Oh no. Get a job.
Become goon.
Become goon. Detroit, become goon. Do not goon. Did you do that?
Yeah. Please tell me the reason why you hid this cloth.
Oh, I guess I have no choice since the cat's out the bag. I found this cloth floating in the fountain. And right after that, I was called to the Autumn Palace.
So that's the moment Larry captured in his so-called sketch of beauties.
At first I thought one.
What? Thought what?
At first I thought one of the fluorescent cloths I'd given Katie had washed away.
But didn't you only give 4 fluorescent cloths as a present to this museum?
There were 4 fluorescent cloths covering the sculptures in the Autumn Palace, right? So, that's when I realised that this was the cloth that went missing 18 years ago.
Gasp.
Come on, ma'am. Thank you.
The poison gas broke out because someone had stolen my megatoxin X. So I thought the fluorescent cloth had also been used for the crime. I was afraid I'd be suspected, so I didn't say nothing about it to anyone.
I see.
But I sure feel a lot better after talking about it. Stress isn't good for your figure after all.
18 years ago, the cloth that was wrapped around the body went missing. Who would have thought it would turn up in the fountain along with the body?
Katie. You done it. Oh.
Do we want to present the beauty sketch to her? Being like, what the fuck are you pushing on that cart?
Candies. They're little candies. But also, yes. Did we show? Wait, we just showed this to Delisha, didn't we?
We just talked about it with Delisha.
This, do you want to show her?
Yeah.
I forget we don't have health here, so we can do it and it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My, is this me?
Yes. It's a sketch done by our pseudo artist over there.
This sketch is really well done. Are you giving it to me as a commemoration gift?
No. For the time being, this is a valuable piece of evidence.
I see. Bad.
To garner such a response from the museum curator, that man has an unexpected talent.
No, he's killing it. He's good. Back. Oh yeah. Frog had this already, right? Not letting me go fast, so. Look, there's a mark engraved on the bottom. It says PH.
That's because this teapot was created by the sculptor Pierre Hoquet. As the creator, he would engrave his initials onto his works.
Ah, but wasn't his real name Isaac Dover?
Yes. Apparently the victim of the IS-7 incident created this piece. Though, I'm left to wonder, are all these works in the Zodiac Art Gallery his creations?
Wow, this teapot sure looks fashionable.
Fashionable? I'd say it borders along the lines of eccentric.
I want it.
Me too.
If you don't appreciate the design, you're not qualified to be a great thief.
I wouldn't mind being unqualified.
She said, wow, fake fan.
Literally.
Oh!
Huh?
We present the angel's recipe because she said, "Oh, I wouldn't know how to make poison gas." Yes, the fuck you would, bitch.
Yes, you're so right.
What kind of methods for medicine preparation is described in the angel's recipe?
The same as in the anarchist's cookbook, I guess.
It contains many ways of preparation, so I can't explain them all in such a short time.
Like, is there a pipe bomb recipe in there too? Like,
Although, if you really want to know, I can tell you. It will take about 2 hours, though. I can tell you every one of them while matching the melody.
poor woman's wrong, so I think we should let her get away with it. Me as well.
Amen.
Amen. And that's not only true,
It's the truth.
and I live by that. Hi, Cactus. Happy time zone. How are you doing?
Let's start my explanation.
What should we do? Listen to all of it?
No. That won't be necessary.
The silence, wench.
Silence, wench.
So that was nothing, seemingly. Didn't throw her off her groove.
Okay. Talk to Ray?
Talk to Ray.
He was there.
Catherine Hall.
Mr. Shields, can you tell me what kind of person Miss Hall is? Miles, don't tell me. You're also interested in Katie?
I have a husband.
No. Well, all joking aside, all Uncle Ray can say is, the Kate I know is a truly admirable woman. For 18 years, she has always wanted to remain here and wait for Master's return. However, she was driven out of the mansion by Master's relatives.
What? She was driven out of the mansion?
That's because Kate isn't related by blood to Mr. Master. With no family and her job taken from her, she can only live with the song and dance that Mr. Master had taught her. Well, now she's now retired as a world-famous actress, though. Why did she retire? Because she had already saved up enough money to buy this mansion.
Not only truth, the truth, my fave joke here is I love that.
It's
That's
so
cute. Yeah.
good.
Of course, Edgeworth, a gay man, would want to prosecute a woman. Literally.
Literally, though. Seems she even got back the Angel's recipe that had been taken by the Master Group.
Angel recipe could kill you dead.
Yeah. This mansion, where she lived with Mr. Master, had been everything to her. She probably just wanted to take back everything she lost. It seems that Mr. Shields sympathizes with Miss Hall. But you could also say that her actions have taken away everything Mr. Master had. Okay, let's logic it up.
Logique. What Kate did was slaying, and I stand by her side.
Word.
Amen. Contained in the book.
The method used to set off the poison gas is explained in the Angel's recipe. And the current owner of the Angel's recipe is Miss Hall.
Ah! So that means...
Indeed. It means it is possible she knew how to set off the poison gas. With this, we can expose her lies for what they are. All right, now
we blast her.
we blast her.
You ready, Kate? I'm gonna blast you, Kate. Now do we...
I guess so?
Book? Gonna throw the book at you? Oh yeah. Good call.
What the heck? Hello.
Let me blast you. With a torch. Okay, well maybe let's focus on this wet blanket thing. Trolly. Pure and wet for some reason. Oh yeah, that's all the same. what do you know about... What were you doing here? Oh, we were...
The sketch? Is this the one called The Sketch of Beauties?
That's what the one who drew it called it, although it seems you were excluded from it.
Was that boy perhaps Maurice? I'd love to chat with him one-on-one later.
Get it, girl.
Get it, girl?
It would be my pleasure to introduce you.
Mr. Edgeworth, you're making an awfully evil face right now. What's up with this?
Boy, that thing you've got there is rather cute, Barley, but the colour's rather unappealing. Now, if I were to coat it with fresh cream...
I
Yuck.
hate when they talk about fresh cream, bro.
Let me give that trolley a coat of fresh cream. Girl, stop. Girl, no.
Gross. Stop it.
Okay, so that was nothing. Justine.
Oh, this is the same.
Ah, yeah. Same. Oh, wait, there was a deduce there.
Oh, did we deduce the teapot?
That's my guess.
Okay. Oh, I bet you we deduced the cart with the picture, the drawn picture. 'Cause there's different shit on the cart now. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Let's see.
Yeah.
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 Nope.
No, is it the color of the tablecloth?
I didn't see it. Why don't you relax and have another cup of tea? That'll help you get it together.
Savage. Upon relaxing and reflecting, it seems I was mistaken. Yeah, it's the color of the cloth.
Is it blue in the picture?
It's blue in the picture. It's hard to see.
Yeah. Yeah, it's stylized. That could very easily be. But I guess because the water's... Maybe that's why the water's there to show you that, like, look, this is blue. I don't know, probably not. But... Something is
Amy.
Something is Ami. It said the whole word before. It was interesting. But so, okay, so the
cloth. Yeah.
Still with the picture, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I guess saying it's this would be jumping the gun.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it is that. Nice! I realize I was mistaken. Me every day, literally. Upon taking a moment to stop and fucking ponder, I realized
I'm wrong as fuck.
I'm wrong as fuck. Bad shoes can't get creamed. Cream me once, shame on you. Cream me twice,
Can't get creamed again.
can't get creamed again. Yeah. Oh,
Larry.
shit.
There's something I want to ask you about your sketch.
That's what the line was supposed to tell you, that Larry couldn't even change the color of the cloth when drawing.
Huh? You want a lecture on sketching from the famed Professor Larice, do ya? No. I just need to ask you something. The tablecloth in your sketch, are you sure it was light blue? Yeah! My eyes never fail me! But the one on the service cart here is white, isn't it?
He's been hitting that Benjamin. He's like, holy fuck, how high am I?
Dude. You're always so busy thinking with just your head that you miss the obvious.
Bro, you think too much. Think less, and you'll get it.
Less, bro. What's with that look on your face? When I drew that painting, I was using the cart with the tea set on it, remember? because I was tidying up the broken pottery shards. That's not something to be proud of. And right then, Katie came out of the Winter Palace. I had to hurry to hide the broken teapot so that she wouldn't notice it. Different cart, bitch.
Whoa! In a world of monochrome, be the light blue trolley.
Amen.
Or some shit.
Did you just say Miss Hall came out of the Winter Palace? That's right. But this time, she was pushing another service cart.
With the body?
With the body. No body! God, I need to rewatch that movie. And the tablecloth was light blue, just like how I drew it. What did she do with that service cart? Beats me. She went into the summer palace with it, so I don't know. And when she came out, she was pushing the lift trolley. The lift trolley. When I called out to her, she was so surprised, she just left it there. She's so cute when she's shy. Second service cart and a lift trolley.
Maybe there were 2 tea sets along with 2 service carts.
We'll have to verify it with Miss Hall.
Alright. Miss Hall.
Miss Hall. Yeah.
Gee, Bill, your mom lets you have 2 service carts?
Is it true you kept 2 service carts on the premises?
Yes! Is there something wrong?
Earlier, I was looking at one of the sketches from that so-called artist, and I noticed that he had drawn the cart's tablecloth light blue.
Light blue? Are you sure you weren't mistaken, monsieur? I only ever use tablecloths that are pure white.
That's true. The tablecloth here doesn't have a single spot on it.
Yes! That's because I always change them immediately when they get dirty.
Larry really got the color wrong then? What were you doing when this sketch was drawn?
At that time, I was just doing my job, as usual.
Then, could you tell me exactly what that work entails?
Oh my god, that's gross. I'm sorry.
That I get that sometimes.
Yeah, it just
when it fizzes
it
and
doesn't.
bubbles.
Yeah, botched burp.
Yeah. I hate to hear it.
They're all better than me. I would have assumed Larry made a stylistic choice. Well, there's a lot of like logical leaps that you have to make sometimes in these, and I'm like the same. I'd be like, I don't know. He's just fucking around, picked a color. I don't know. He's not a real artist. He's fucking around.
From the looks of the drawing, it doesn't seem like you were transporting the tea set.
This was when I was delivering chocolates to all the people in the investigation.
Oh, how nice. Chocolates? I wish I could have gotten some too.
There are still a few left, so please eat these then. I made them myself, though it's possible they might not suit your taste.
Woohoo! Thanks so much.
I'm gonna chomp and be like, what?
Bleh.
These are dog shit, bro. Thank you.
Well, that was the other thing I was thinking too, Ghostly, was like, is it just color theory problems? Like, is it, you know? Like, especially on the, like, sort of pinky... I don't know. I don't know. Do my eyes deceive me?
Perhaps it's because she had them in her pocket, but it looks like they've melted a bit.
Mmm, the sweet goodness.
I'm happy to hear you say that.
These chocolates are a little misshapen, but I'm glad to get some sugar in my system. Amen, King.
Sugar.
Although, they're a little too sweet for my taste.
It's sugar, man. I was aboard to ask him if it was blue, I guess. Yeah. Oh.
Now, all that's left to do is wait for the results of the teapot. Oh!
Oh. Wowee. And back to the rope time jazz. Exactly. All right, gang.
Let's get out of here.
Let's skedaddle. Have a good rest of your weekends. Good rest of your night. Good rest of your day. Good rest of your time zone, whatever it is. Get some food in you. Drink some water. Get up. Go shit. Go piss. Stretch your leggies a little bit. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye, Inara.
Bye, Inara.